So here's the truth, and I'm going to keep it as plain as I can. Africa will never rise without her. I don't care. You can debate policy, you can debate foreign aid, all you want. Until we put women at the center of economic design, we're just moving pieces around a broken board. If you're in the diaspora, African American, Caribbean, Black, British, African, you've probably felt this tension. Working long hours but missing milestones at home. Watching mothers held hostage by jobs that don't allow rest. Trying to stretch one income across two households, yours and your people back home. Wondering why work-life balance feels like a fantasy instead of a right. You know that something is broken. You can feel it. You can see it. You've seen it in daycare bills. You've seen it in divorce rates, in burnout. So what if I told you the very thing you wish you had in the West is what we have the chance to build from scratch in Africa? An economy that complements women without compromising the family. Let me show you what that would look like. Let's start with remote work. Let's Africanize it. In the West, remote work was a revolution, but in Africa, it could be a reimagination. I'm not talking about Zoom fatigue and a 9-to-5 micromanagement like our bosses do. No. I'm talking about task-based digital work embedded in community. A local digital heart in every village with solar-powered internet. Data labeling, voice transcription, subtitling, design tasks outsourced from the diaspora. Women get to log in on their time from close to home. No commute, no boss breathing down her neck. Diaspora investment turns digital contracts into village cooperatives. You create jobs and reclaim family time because she works, but she also stays connected. Then 2, we talk about 2-year maternal leave shared between parents. What if we could build a system where motherhood didn't mean economic punishment? I'm talking about 2 years of paid maternal leave with at least 6 months transferable to the father. It protects the child's first years. It redefines manhood as presence, not just provision. And it encourages shared parenting, not just female sacrifice from the mothers. You don't just fund maternity leave, you fund family preservation. And then 3, let's talk about village-based childcare that works. In many African homes, aunties and neighbors already fill the childcare gap. Let's formalize that village wisdom. Let's train local women as certified caregivers. Let's build mobile daycare cooperatives attached to markets, sewing groups, and remote work hubs. Let's pay youth to assist and learn, turning care into a career. This isn't daycare in a strip mall. This is childcare that honors culture, routine, and rhythm. Her child is nearby, not lost in a system like the West. Your investment becomes a safety net for children and mothers. And then 4, let's talk about home-based production and shared warehousing. Let's bring the factory to her. What if she didn't need to travel 4 hours to a factory? What if the factory was in her compound, her neighborhood, her village? Groundnut processing, shea butter, woven baskets, dried hibiscus, moringa. Tools and machines owned by women-led cooperatives. Packaging and shipping done with solar cold rooms and pool transport. The diaspora sends capital for tools and training. The women send back value, handmade, locally rooted, globally sellable. This is not a handout. It's an infrastructure investment with income returns. And then lastly, let's talk about a council of mothers. Here's where we flip the script. We don't guess what women need. Guess what? We ask them and we listen. Regional councils of elder women, working mothers, single mothers, widows, giving insight into what works culturally, spiritually, logistically, reviewing every plan from housing to healthcare to business training. This is not tokenism. This is governance rooted in wisdom. You fund a council of mothers, and in return, you get systems designed to protect the most important foundation in any economy, the family. So before I go, if you've ever said the system wasn't built for us, they don't value black families, we need our own economy, then this is your answer. You get to fund what you wish you had. You get to build an economic model that works for our people in our language and on our terms. We're not asking you to donate. We're inviting you to invest in the future you keep tweeting about. Africa won't develop without women, and women won't thrive in systems that punish them for being mothers, wives, caretakers, village builders. It's not just about her liberation, it's yours too. Let's move.